catch a flight, change the weather, and I promise forever.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadale and I make videos on makeup, motherhood and lifestyle. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Okay ladies, it is the month of love, the month of February, and this video is for all my girls in a long distance relationship. Probably you have been new to a long distance relationship. You probably have like a few months in, but you just want to find, you know, some advice from somebody who's been there before. And don't worry girl, I've got you. Okay, my relationship was once a long distance relationship and it has resulted in marriage and our son. So I would say that's a successful long distance relationship, and I do think that it can happen if you are with the right partner. So the first advice I would give anybody in a long distance relationship is that communication is key, and that is a no-brainer for a lot of people, but sometimes we still don't communicate effectively, especially when you are texting. A lot of things can be misconstrued, so I will just say to watch the tone in your messages, and sometimes if you feel like there's a need to clarify, send a voice note instead of sending a follow-up text message, so that the person will know that you were not upset or you didn't mean to like sound or come off in a certain way, because you can type a message with one intention and it be received completely different. So just be mindful of the way that you phrase your sentences sometimes, just so that they will not be taken out of context. Like in any relationship, you will come across arguments, disagreements. Whenever those occur, just keep it respectful. Don't say anything that you wish you could take back, because you will not be in close proximity with that person. So if they turn off their phone on you for like 2 weeks, there's nothing you can do about it. You cannot see them, you cannot touch them, you cannot go visit them, you cannot see them face to face and explain yourself in person. So you truly want to like keep it cute and respectful. You can state your opinions, you can voice and express your concerns without being dismissive, without being rude, without being extra. So I would just say express yourself, just have some respect. Another thing is responding in a timely manner. And I know sometimes things can get crazy. If you're in a long distance relationship, you have work, you have school, you have other things going on in your life, you probably can't like respond like as quickly as you would like to, but make it a point of duty to at least respond within an hour. Or if you know you'll be busy that day, let them know in advance, hey, if my messages are slow today, it's because I have XYZ going on, or I don't really feel good or something. Don't just like take hours and hours to respond and then expect the person to like be happy to hear from you whenever you do respond. Okay, just like you wouldn't like to be on the other end of that stick, do not be that person doing things to others that you wouldn't like them to do to you. Another thing is letting them know your schedule, letting them know, I mean, that person is your partner, so you let them know, hey, this is what my week is looking like this week. It's a little bit busier than last week, or I have school or class or work between this time and that time, or I will be doing a project between this and that time. I will not be available. You might not be able to reach me, or you can text but don't call, like that type of thing. Just kind of be transparent and let that person know what is going on in advance, so that there's no hiccups, or like nobody gets upset or nobody thinks you died, because I'm definitely that person. If you don't respond to me within 30 minutes, in my head I'm already thinking about all kind of bad things that could possibly happen to you. So just kind of be transparent and let that person know what is going on with you, so that they don't get worried or it doesn't cause confusion. The second thing I would say is discuss boundaries, discuss deal breakers. Okay, let that person know, hey, if this and this happens, I'm sorry, but I will not partake in it. I wouldn't want to be in this relationship anymore. Like, what are your deal breakers? Whether that is the person calling you out of your name, or the person like calling everybody in your family when they kind of get you, like things like that. Like, what are your deal breakers? Let that person know, be upfront about it from the beginning. Stick to your boundaries, and you are responsible for respecting your boundaries. I know it oftentimes is like people supposed to respect your boundaries, but you set your boundaries. If somebody disrespects it, you have to respect your own boundaries by following through and not accepting whatever that person has done to cross the line. Okay, so have them respect their boundaries, and also respect your own boundaries as well. Not because you're in a long distance relationship you have to be extra careful not to hurt the person's feelings or do things just so you wouldn't lose them. Like, don't do that. No. One of the other obvious ones is trust and respect. If you know you kind of trust no man, okay, if you know you kind of trust anybody, don't be in a long distance relationship with them. Okay, if you know you have problems with the person having other female friends that they might be hanging around, or they often go out with their boys to the club on a Friday night, and you're not okay with that, and you're in another state and that's going to keep you up at night, I advise you to not be in that relationship. Like, I don't see how it would be beneficial to you to just be up all night with him next to the phone. Like, it's not beneficial. Don't do it. One of my favorites is date nights. I encourage you to get creative with date nights. Okay, that could be sending them Uber Eats, like sending them their favorite meal, sending them like a gift at work, a random like gift that you think that they would like. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It could be sweets, it could be a meal, it could be their favorite drink, it could be Starbucks. Send them a gift card. You can also, oh, I'm giving you all the tea and all the good advice, but I can do a separate video for like innovative dating ideas for long distance relationships. So if you would like to see that, leave a message in the comments below and I'll definitely give you some ideas, or some ideas that have definitely worked for me. You can schedule movie nights where you guys can share screen. I'm not sure how it works on Netflix anymore, but where you both can watch the same movie at the same time. You can always do the go down memory lane type of dates where you kind of make a slideshow of like the first time you met, the things that you like, the things that you have done together so far. You can also play games online. Just kind of get creative with the types of dates that you would like to do with your partner, and don't just wing it. Like, really put some thought and some effort into it to make that person know that you are serious about them, serious about the long distance relationship, and that you have goals for your future together. Another one of my favorites is visit when possible. I made it a point of duty from the beginning for me to visit my boyfriend every month. So even if it's like 2 days in 1 month, 5 days in another month, like that type of thing. At the time I was in school, and it was easier for me to get to him than him to get to me. He would pay for travel and I would just have to travel to see him. So y'all can kind of schedule something like that. Who pays for the travel? When are you going to travel next? Where would you like to go? Is it something where both of you will be traveling and meeting each other halfway, so I don't come to your state, you don't come to mine, but we go like the state that's in between two of us, that's convenient for us. Plan little trips that, you know, it could be a weekend trip or a trip where you take time off of work, but make sure you prioritize seeing each other. I really think that at least once a month is like a sweet spot, so that way you kind of always just looking forward to the next month. But I also know that that's not possible as well, so make more date nights. I would say prioritize date nights, and always hype up your trip. Get excited, buy new clothes, you know, do something that you think that that person would like. Obviously make it be something that you like as well, but just make sure you're letting that person know, hey, I'm serious about this relationship, I'm happy, you know, like just be clear about your feelings and about your emotions through your action. And that's another one too. In a long distance relationship, don't believe what somebody is telling you only. their words have to match their actions. If somebody's telling you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I cannot wait to be with you, I cannot wait till we see each other again, but every time I call you, you're unavailable, you kind of take my call, you're too busy for me, but you keep fooling my head with all these lies. Like, you have to be able to put your discernment cap on and figure out, you know, in your gut, if you really think that that person is being honest with you, or that person truly means what they say and have the same intentions. So that's another good thing to practice, being clear about your intentions. So I think you and your partner should talk about your goals for the relationship. Do y'all see each other just dating? Do y'all see each other having a family one day, getting married one day? And if that's the case, like, what is the timeline looking like? In 1 year, 2 years of dating, are we moving in after 2 years? Am I moving to you? Are you moving to me? Like, how is this going to play out? So kind of have a clear plan, but I would say only do that after the first year, or at least 6 months, where if you know you and that person are in the same headspace when it comes to your relationship, then you truly sit down and plan, you know, how things are going to move forward. Another good point is have your own independence, have your own life. Don't just be sitting by the phone waiting for them to text, waiting for them to call. As soon as you get off work, you do nothing else but like devote all your time to your partner. And the last piece of advice I have for you guys is support each other. So sometimes you wouldn't be there for every big or small win. If you know that something important has happened in their life, don't forget to celebrate them, whether it's posting about them on social media. If that's something y'all do, that's not something I do, but if that's something y'all do, post about them on social media, send them a little gift, or just a nice text sometimes. Just make sure that you remember the important dates. Like, they shouldn't have to remind you, okay? So make a note of the important stuff. Just kind of be on your P's and Q's when it comes to the things that's important to your partner as well. Okay, the very last thing I would say is just make sure your mental health is in a good space as well. Sometimes missing your partner can get extremely hard, and that can maybe even bring about, you know, extreme sadness, or in some cases even depression. Just always have a system in place where you can replenish yourself, where you can love on yourself, where you can fill your own cup, so that your sadness doesn't overwhelm you to the point where it will affect you mentally and even affect your relationship as well. Hopefully these tips were good and you guys actually like them. But let me know in the comments if this helped you at all, and I will see you girls in the next video. Bye.